Yo, what's up? What's up? Back again with another one, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. It don't cost you nothing to do that. And even if you don't fuck with the channel or you just want to fucking argue with a motherfucker, man, like, comment, subscribe, man. Trying to blow this shit up. So, let's jump right into this shit, man. The assassination of Charlie Kirk. First of all, like I mentioned in my past videos, I'm just starting to get into all this political shit, man, stuff like that. So like honestly, I have seen some stuff about this guy before in the past. Like one thing he was asking, I believe the only video I saw about him was him saying something about black kids being not having both parents in the household or something like that. I didn't even watch that shit, though. But from what I can see is a lot of my people don't really have any sympathy, don't really have any empathy for his assassination. And then reason being is this guy could not keep black people's names out of his mouth. Like a real like and then coming off like a grifter type of individual too. Like it seems like he spent like about like 99.9% of his time worried about black people and what black people was doing or not doing, or just focusing on black people in general, like a weird, like a emphasis, like a weird obsession. This guy kept black people's names in his mouth like some type of weird obsession. You go ahead, when you see this, go ahead and watch the short that I'm about to upload in regards to that too. Give you a little bit more insight in regards to that. But yeah, though, like it's crazy. Like this fool, like since he was 18, like he jumped on the scene, basically just speaking a lot of white nationalist rhetoric and obsessively talking about black people, like talking about blacks are committing white genocide in South Africa, which they are not. Let's make that clear. They're not. That's a blatant lie. Black on black crime. The the black man is the boogeyman. Like in recent times, with this is a story that I need to touch on too. But the young Ukrainian, the young Ukrainian lady that was murdered on a train in South Carolina, I believe. He was trying to use in recent times. He was trying to use that situation to create like this black boogeyman narrative. Like these black men are out here just running around killing white women or something like that. Stay away from the boogeyman black man. When you look at stats and facts, 9 times out of 10, a so-called white person is going to be hurt or murdered or lose their life at the hands of another so-called white person. Let's not get carried away here, man. Stats and facts still exist. But back to what I was speaking on in regards to the white nationalist thing, man. Like, so when he hopped on the scene all those years ago, from what I see, is a lot of the people that shared his views just gravitated to him, particularly young white men, young white incels, young white incel nationalists. Man, look, man, I can clearly see why my people don't really care, why my people don't really give a fuck, man. I can see that plain as day, man. And I'm trying to be a better human being in general, like, and not push negativity out. So I'm trying to choose my words wisely, and get my point across in a politically correct way. But yeah, though, I can understand why so many other black content creators are pushing that energy out, where like this man, fuck him. Like you spent most of the time talking shit about black people. I understand where they're coming from. You understand me? Like for instance, like this guy, is this is gonna be in the short that I'm about to upload when I get a chance. Like one thing he said like something about the 1940s was the best time in regards to black people in America. You mean the 1940s? The 1940s when you could kill a black man in the street, broad daylight, and get away with that shit, not even spend a day in jail. The 1940s when you could just sexually assault a so-called black woman in the street, broad daylight, and not spend a day in jail, where you run around lynching people. The 1940s when you was on where my people was at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to like treatment in this country. The 1940s, that's the best time in black history. Even like on that clip, even a white woman was flabbergasted. Like she had like a look of disgust. Like what the fuck is this motherfucker talking about? Like he really sounded like a Klansman right now. Like, and this, it just goes to show you that there's a lot of people with this mindset, a lot of so-called white men, young white men in this country with that white nationalist Ku Klux Klan mindset. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of also, another thing, my people, like they laughing at the irony that like you're at the moment he was on a tour going city to city, state to state. So you're going on this tour and you're going around the country in this tour and with black people's names in your mouth all over the country, right? But the irony is you're in white ass Utah talking about black people, having black people on your black men on your minds and shit. In white ass Utah, there's barely any black people in Utah. You understand me? We're not even talking about something that's beneficial to your countrymen. You're talking about like your disdain for black people, basically. And it's crazy that a lot of people are saying that the last thing that this fool said before he was shot was something about, he was talking about gang violence in white ass Utah. And then what's even more ironic is the same black man that you're painting like as a boogeyman isn't the one that took you out. Well, it's crazy. It's crazy, ain't it? But then like your own people, your own kind took you out. Like the stats say, like 9 times out of 10, people commit crimes within their own societies. Like a white person is likely to be harmed by another white person. A Hispanic person is likely to be harmed by another Hispanic person. A so-called black person is likely to be harmed by another so-called black person. That's just crimes of proximity, right? You understand? Dude, that's what people are really laughing about. Like the irony that this man, since his entire like scene, since he jumped on the scene, since he started gaining notoriety and shit, like he just kept black people's name in his mouth. The fool even said something like, so it's talking about something like the Civil Rights Act should have never been passed. The law that made it illegal to discriminate against black people, right? Made you have to treat black people with like human fucking beings, right? And then you want my people to have sympathy for you. Like it's hard for me to even try to have sympathy for somebody like that, bro. Like it's weird to me. Like it's weird. Like you and like everything. Like I try to catch up on the things that, like when I make videos, I try to catch up on the subject so I know what I'm talking about, right? But in all of this, it's like the obsession is weird. Like when I look back at all his previous content, and it's like he's having virtual meetings and stuff with like other like white dudes that share the same sentiments as him, right? and they all look like creepy Hills Have Eyes looking motherfuckers, right? Like incels, like weird, just weird incel energy. Like they want to get this country back to the good old days or the 1940s, like he mentioned, right? And that just crawled my blood, bro. And like they was just talking so casually like this shit, like and laughing about this shit, like y'all sick, like y'all are some sick ass weirdos, bro. So just imagine, like, imagine what my people had to go through in those days, like the 1940s. Imagine what my people had to go through during slavery. Just imagine, bro. Imagine like the Jim Crow era, like how fucked up that was for my people, bro. And then like these fools here, like these these incel ass motherfuckers just laughing like this type of shit is funny, bro. And then you wonder why so many of my people don't have sympathy for his assassination. Damn near celebrating. But as far as I goes, like me personally, my thing is I agree that it's ironic. That's where I stand on this. I don't want to it's like I'm trying to like just change the way I see things, so I don't want to just focus on like putting negative energy out into the universe and shit, man. Like I want good things to come back to me. You understand? Laws of attraction, man. I take that shit very seriously. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. Let's get this channel up, man. Shout out everybody that have subscribed to me. I lost a subscriber yesterday, man. I had 17, man. I looked on that shit today. I got 16, man. But it's all good, man. I want the people that fuck with me. That's who I want riding with me. And even if you don't fuck with me, you can hop on the bandwagon like of hate if you want to. But like I said, man, like, comment, and subscribe, man, and let me know what y'all think in the comment section about the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Peace.